What's up, y'all? It's Trixie's turn. It's finally time to put her turbo stuff back on. So, giving y'all a quick little update what's going on. At some point, maybe this week or the next, I'll get the new fittings and new lines. I'm dropping down to 3/16 line for this. This is my direct port water method injection. Just testing out some stuff for USRT, as well as just kind of updating my setup as well. Smaller lines, better response. Nozzle size will stay the same. Pump will stay the same, 200 PSI, etc., etc. But more on that later. The only other thing I got going on, I added an additional catch can here. So now each valve cover has its own catch can. It's hiding under here. Valve cover under there, and then this is the center valley catch can. What else I got going on? You saw me compare these two turbos last week. So the China S372 S400/300 hybrid will go on eventually. Here's the S369. All right. Boost controller will go back in to go along with all the turbo stuff. I am installing a additional knock sensor. I got a bushing for like $6 or something off the internet that converts the M12 bolt holes that we use for our engine engine holder stand, engine stand, good lord, that converts an M8 to an M12. So yeah, that comes on and off. So I'll thread that in, and it'll go right there in the front next to cylinder 5. Bigger air filter. After last year, where I took the math screen out, and then I went from my K&N, which is about the same size as this, to this Piper Cross, I gained 4 pounds at the same boost controller duty cycle. So, a little size comparison there. It's about double the size, double the surface area. So we got that going on. Help the turbo breathe a little bit up top. Adding in a fuel pressure gauge. I'm adding in this cool little scientific gauge. That is, you can wire any gauge, any sensor into it, but I'm using it for EGT and exhaust back pressure just to monitor that. They're both going to go in here. Yep, square peg, round hole. You'll see how I make that fit, but it'll go in there. It might not ever just stay in there, but I don't really care. Boom, time for a bigger fuel pump. I will be going to full E85 at some point. There's only one E85 fuel point here in where I'm at in North Carolina, so I might not always have E85, hence the direct port will come in handy. I got some stickers, fittings for that, but I'm really excited to make the tube to go from my MAF to this filter. It's going to be fun, guys. All right, it's an oval. It's a freaking oval. So, Google and their awesome algorithms kind of advertised this filter that was made for a Porsche Boxster, like a 2012, or the Porsche Cayman. And I was like, man, that'll fit really well up in here. So, if you've never taken out this whole plastic shielding, there's a good amount of space. Probably can't see because of the light. Let me move. There. Up in here, there's a good amount of space. So, it'll go up in there somewhere. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's it. For anyone who's interested, I have the old turbo setup hanging up here on the wall. So, well, that's part of it, and then I got other parts, components laying around. I wouldn't mind adding a different turbo car out there in the world. If anyone is near North Carolina and would like to partake, I can do a little bit of fabrication, and you can have a boosted one too. But yeah, that's it, guys. Stay tuned.